Hello guys, Dan here, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you a £1,200 gaming PC build. This guys has been heavily requested, and since not a lot of people on YouTube actually do £1,200 PC builds, I'm going to do one. So starting off guys, we're going to be grabbing the Intel Core i7. This is the 4790K. This is literally the newest Haswell i7. It's a Devil's Canyon chip, but it still runs on the socket LGA 1150. Now this one guys is actually stock at 4GHz, and with it being on sale on Area PC for £227, you cannot go wrong. This guys is a quad core processor which is hyper threaded, so it's actually got 8 threads, and yeah, it actually turbos to 4.4 GHz. All you guys wanting to overclock, you can definitely keep it at 4.4 GHz. Now, talking about overclocking and stuff like that, we're going to be grabbing the Corsair H100i. This guys is a self-contained water cooler, and for £85, it's an absolute bargain. All of the Corsair Hydro coolers recently have come down in price. I don't know if that's just to, kind of like rival all of the other closed loop coolers out there, but all the prices have gone down for all Corsair Hydro coolers, and £85 you cannot go wrong for this at all. This is a dual 120mm fan radiator, and this will keep the i7 cool for sure. Now next up guys, for the motherboard, we're going to be grabbing the Gigabyte Z97X Gaming 5 motherboard. This guys is a full-size ATX motherboard from Gigabyte. £120, you're getting a nice solid motherboard. Just going on to Gigabyte's website for the specs. As you can see, the reasons they have chose this is, number one, it supports the i7, and it also supports the 5th gen of CPUs that will be coming out soon. I think they're called they're going to be called the Broadwell. That's going to be their kind of like name anyway. I don't know what you call it. Broadwell's the code name. There we are. That's the code name. Now the reason I chose this is because it supports 2-way NVIDIA SLI and also 3/2-way AMD Crossfire, which is nice for the future. You get a lot of PCI Express times 16 ports, and as for the audio, you get built-in audio 7.1 channel. You're getting 4 DIMM slots with RAM speeds actually supported all the way up to 3200. Which is just insane. It really is. 3200 MHz is really high indeed. Now moving on guys to the graphic card, we're going to be grabbing the GeForce GTX 780. This guys is Palit's version. This is a JetStream with 3 fans. I think it looks quite nice, and yeah, what we're doing is just getting a GPU with 3 fans, so you can potentially do more overclocking than what you would do with a GPU with 2 fans. So there we are. This guy is a 780, 2304 CUDA cores, very fast, and yeah, if this budget allowed us to stretch like another £40, we would have gone with a 780 Ti, but because that kind of wasn't possible, I just expanded the SSD space, and also got some higher running RAM. So it's £381 for the GPU. Very nice indeed. Now talking about the RAM guys, we're going to be grabbing 2 4GB sticks of Crucial Ballistics Sport. I personally have these in my system. They work incredibly well, and yeah, they stay cool. That's one thing that's always good, isn't it? But yeah, very nice solid RAM. 1600 MHz with a cast latency of 6. Nothing really to talk about. RAM's RAM really, isn't it? Now, moving on guys to the PSU, we're going to be grabbing the Corsair 650. This is the RM series. So yeah, you're getting 650 watts of clean, efficient power from Corsair. The RM series of power supplies, the fan actually has a 0 RPM mode where it won't spin until your system's actually pulling a certain amount of watts from the power supply itself. So very good if you're doing stuff like editing, or if you're just web browsing, the fan won't be spinning. Fair enough when you get to do video rendering, encoding, or even gaming. Yeah, fair enough, the fan might turn up then. Now onto the case guys, we're going to be grabbing the Corsair Carbide 400R. This guys for £83 seems an absolute bargain because you're able to fit the H100i into here. And to be honest, the case has good airflow in general. You can have 2 fans in the front. Just clicking on some of the pictures actually, as you can see, it's a very nicely constructed case. You have the grommets for all your cable routing, and yeah, as I said, the actual the H100i actually fits in the top, which is pretty nice. Now, as well as this, you get all the ports like you'd want, such as USB 3 on the front. You actually get FireWire with this. I think that's quite unusual, but FireWire, if you still use it, you got it there. But yeah, the main reason I got this is because of the fact it has USB 3 on the front and for the airflow. But for £84, you cannot go wrong, and that's exactly why I've chosen it. Now moving on guys to the storage, we're going to be grabbing a 240GB Mushkin Cronus SSD. This is £80 and it's just been reduced from £96. I personally have this SSD myself and I paid over £100 when I got this. I think I paid 120 for this. I think it was 2 years ago. It's a very nice, solid, fast SSD, and it's still actually running in my system 2 years on after being in a laptop for a year and also a computer for a year. And moving on to the actual storage drive, where you're going to store stuff like games and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to be grabbing a 2TB Seagate Barracuda, pretty standard hard drive. A lot of you guys know about the Barracuda series from Seagate, but yeah, very nice solid hard drives. They're very efficient and yeah, just work well, to be honest, nice and fast at the same time, with their 7200 RPM and their 64 megs of cache. Now, because all of you guys whinge and oh Dan, you forgot the optical drive, we're going to be grabbing an optical drive, £11 slapped on there, just an optical drive. I'm not even going to mention its name nor what it does, you know. Anyway guys, this build came up to £1,192 2 This sheet, guys, is available to download in the description, and as you change figures, the bottom figure will also change. It's a little bit of programming implemented into this, but there you are, £1,192. Very nice indeed, and you get £8 to spare, so it's up to you what you want to do with that £8 there. Chances are you'll be paying that in shipping. Anyhow guys, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.